I'm just gonna call it Margs and Contracts.
Yeah.
I feel like that's good.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, because what you're saying is stupid as shit.
I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time.
Margarita and Contracts.
Yes, right? All the coffee, and then like 11 o'clock comes and you're like, okay, day's over. Time for Margs. Okay, so this is our first vlog video. Vlog video, which I guess is kind of redundant if I'm saying the word vlog.
It's just vlog.
She's younger than me, so it's fine. She's keeping me up with the times. We are talking about goal setting for business owners, not just real estate in general, any business that you have, and also hardships that we have found being business owners and how to overcome those hardships. So, okay.
Goals.
What are your life goals?
It's so hard to say because I'm just trying to get through school. It's so hard to set goals when you're still a senior in college.
That's true.
Because I'm just trying to...
I'll talk about my goals.
Yeah.
Maybe that will help spark some creative goal setting juice up there.
My main goal right now is just to graduate. I want to graduate.
Okay, well that's true. You only have a semester left, so it's not that bad. Okay, so my goals are not just real estate related in particular. They are more like leadership goals. So I'm with Keller Williams, as you all know, and I have a team that I've started. I used to be a productivity coach, so I coach and trained agents within the market center. And my job was to make sure that they were profitable in their business and that their business was growing. So I want to definitely continue that. Within the Keller Williams world, we would call those coaching positions at the higher level a MAPS coach, which is a coach that more established agents hire within the company to coach and train them on a weekly basis. You have a phone call with them and you tell them what your goals are in your business, and they basically help you decide what your game plan is going to be to help get you there. And then also I want to be an OP, so that means that I'm an owner of a market center. So that would be awesome to own an entire Keller Williams office. Right? Don't you think so?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mallory's like, more on my plate. Awesome. So coming up with those goals was kind of hard as a business owner when I first started, because you don't really know what you don't know, right? So
Yeah.
I remember when I first got into real estate, people would say, okay, how many houses do you want to sell? And I'd be like, I don't even know what a normal amount of houses is, right?
I just want to be able to support myself financially.
Pretty much. I have a shopping problem and I need to support that. So I think I started with like, I think I said 10 because I set my goal like a couple months into my first year and I hit that. And so then I said, I think for the next year I was taking this class that Keller Williams offers called Bold, and I was like, okay, I want to do 12 units next year. And this guy, he was like, no, double that. So I doubled it to 24. And if you've ever taken Bold, you know that the Bold coach tells you whatever number you write down as your goal, double that. And so I had just doubled it to 24, and then she like double it, and I was like 48, and I was like, oh my god, I almost shit my pants, because I was like, that's a lot, I'm only year 2 in. So it's daunting for sure. So you have to make sure that you have the tools so you can like measure it out and feel like find something that works for you, I guess, the best way.
So being in college, wow, it is pretty daunting. The word senioritis is a real thing. I highly believe in it now, because you just get so unmotivated in the sense that you don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
I remember I had this one class, it was a statistics class, and I calculated my grade and everything, and I found out that I can make a 0 on the last exam and still get my B+. And so I was like, man, no, that just like put me in the mindset of I don't have to study. I could literally make a 0 and not answer a single thing with my name on the top of the paper and pass with the grade I wanted. Like, I had that mentality of I'm just gonna go with what's the bare minimum, cross that line and be done. And I sat like that for about a week, and it was 2 days before the exam. And then I looked at my GPA, and I was like, okay, it's good right now. It's where I want it to be. And then I calculated what it would be if I got a B+, and it went down like just 2 points. But I didn't want to go below 3.5, so I studied my butt off. I think I got like a 83 on my last exam. I got an A, and I was fine after that.
Whether you're talking about a personal business or like even college, I didn't go to college, so I wouldn't know. I kind of went to college and then stopped. Life happened. So, and then found real estate. But I don't want to just talk real estate goals. I feel like the best way for you to set your goals is figure out like what is your end game, right? And you have to break that down. So like for us, our goal this year as a team, and when I say team, I mean myself, is 40 units. So that sounds pretty daunting when you're only in the business for 3 years. How am I going to get 40 units by myself with just an admin? And you have to break that down to how many people do I need to talk to a month to hit my goal, a week to hit my goal, how many people do I have to talk to today in order to hit my goal, and what does that convert to appointments? And that can go for anything, right? Whether you own a restaurant or a nail salon or a smoothie shop, I mean, whatever that is, it kind of works out the same way, right? Because you don't ever just start a business and just say, let's wing it, let's see what happens.
Just go for it.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Yeah. No, not a good idea. I feel like though with that and with goal setting, you have your own challenges because there comes times throughout the year that you say, okay, life is happening. I don't feel like this is for me. This is not the right time for me to do this. Maybe this isn't my calling. And you have to overcome that. And that's super hard when you set your goals. You know, I set my goals October, November, the year before. So October, November for 2019, I set my 2020 goals. And we are now middle of February, which is crazy to think about already. And I've already like hit this part where I feel kind of unmotivated, and you have to figure out how to get yourself out of that. So that's my biggest hardship, I think, being a business owner, is having that consistency and then staying motivated to do what you need to do, because there's people depending on me, my family, and aside from my family, my admin, right?
Yes.
I feel like, girl, I get paid.
Yeah. Going into adulthood is stressful.
It is stressful. You don't even know.
Oh, I know.
You don't even know yet.
There's so many people where they're like, you're not into adulthood yet. And I understand that I'm not, but graduating college is intimidating.
I hear a lot of people say that. They're like, okay, you know, you get told that you go to school, you finish high school, and then you go to college, and then they don't say like what happens after you finish college. Now what?
Yeah, because I guess it kind of falls into this next topic. So I wanted to mainly state that my hardship for sure, without a doubt, is just juggling everything I have on my plate. I always think in the beginning, I'm like, oh yeah, I got this, it's fine. And then as the days go on, I'm like, I haven't had time to do laundry. In the last 2 weeks, I haven't had
real talk about the laundry.
It's so difficult because I have a very bad habit of, you know, I get started because I have an hour. I separate it. I put my first load in. I move it to the dryer, put my second load in, and that's where I always end up stopping. I always end up stopping with a load in the dryer that ends up getting wrinkly, so then I have to press restart
and then
50 million times.
The washer like smell funny.
Yes, and then you have to rewash them, and it's you end up having so much to juggle. That's a cat. Why is that cat over here?
Oh, hi, Mama. Oh, let's go get it. Let's bring it in the video. Go grab it.
No, it's feral.
That doesn't look
cats.
feral.
No.
That looks like a sweet cuddly cat. There's apartments behind us, so it's probably from there. How cute.
Handle the world. Halfway through you realize you can't, and it's what you do with that second half that's going to be like the deciding factor of, is this going to go up in flames and turn into...
It's missing part of its tail.
I know.
That looks like a rough cat. He's been through some shit.
Haven't we all? A metaphor for life. You start something because you have an hour. You have so much motivation for an hour. You start it, you do it,
and then you don't do it.
Then you look at the TV and you end up sitting. I always walk to the living room, and I don't sit on the couch, but I sit on the coffee table because I'm just going to sit in front of the TV for 5 minutes, and then the episode's over and it's an hour, and I'm like,
Vanderpump Rules.
okay, I'm here. So it's like your laundry is what you're gonna start your life doing, your career. Sitting on the couch is like a small little distraction. You get back to doing what you're doing, and then sooner or later.
And then you get like me, where I have now 2 kids, 1 and 4, and a husband that doesn't really wash his own clothes. And he'll be like, I personally could go like half a year without washing clothes and still have clothes to wear, right? But he's like, I don't have any underwear. And I'm like, wash your fucking underwear.
Yeah.
But you know what? That is real talk. I was just talking to Kevin, our team leader here in our KW office during a class, and I was like, what do you do when you get through these periods where you're unmotivated? And like, let's say you have a couple months where you just are like, maybe you just have a hard time, and yeah, you plateaued and you're not growing like you should be because that motivation's hard,
but you're not also necessarily going down, you're just
staying
there.
Yeah.
You're neutral.
Yeah. And maybe like you're not quite hitting your goal, so then like you catch yourself after a month or so and you realize, okay, like our goal was 40 for the year and now I'm 8 behind. So now you add like 8 to the next month. You know what I mean? It's like, what do you do when you're so far behind that like your goals just seem impossible because of that? And it's like, same thing with your laundry metaphor. I have not been caught up on laundry in 5 years. I really, y'all, no BS, don't judge me. We had a laundry person, we were just talking about this at lunch. When Josh and I were in college, we had a cleaning lady that came to our house twice a week, and that entailed her washing, folding, and putting away our clothes, because that was just one thing that I just could not do. Leverage.
Yeah.
Leverage. And that's something that goes back to goal setting, right? In your business, you should always have that leverage. My leverage is Mallory. She literally has to remind me to take my iron pill in the morning, because if not, I'll come in here and fall asleep 10 minutes into the day. And same thing with a coach. Any business that you have, you need a coach. Find that one person, whatever your goals are, like know them, write them down, tell like one person that you know is going to hold you accountable. I like to tell the whole world, so at the end of the year they ask how my goals are going, and I have to be truthful with them because they know what my goals really are.
Find someone who's gonna make you finish your laundry. And that entails,
Golly, that's a good ass quote. We need to write that on the wall in our office.
find someone who's going to make you do your laundry. Find something, some way, some tip, whatever magic fairy dust, I don't know, that's going to make you finish your laundry.
On that topic of laundry, before we finish that out, if any of you ask me on a daily basis if I finish my laundry, we're no longer friends, because you should just know I'm always going to be 30 minutes late and I'm never going to finish my laundry. That can be me. That's what I want to do. My ultimate goal, like I said, is to be a real estate coach, and I want to help people hit their goals. I feel like I've gotten pretty good success in a really short amount of time, and I'm only 23 years old, and I've held leadership positions within the biggest company in the real estate world. We are the #1 and biggest company, and that's not a small fee. We want to be able to talk with business owners, and not just real estate, like anybody, any business at all.
Everyone has their own set of laundry.
And I feel like it all kind of goes hand in hand, like the same way that I'm going to set my real estate goals, right? It would be the same way that like a sandwich shop owner is going to set their goals. What is your monetary value that you want to hit at the end of the year? What do you want your profit margin to look like? And let's break that down to where it's super small. I wish I had a whiteboard here, because I would do it. I'll do a follow-up video on how to actually break things down, right? And what are you going to do to keep yourself motivated?
Yeah.
I mean, what is that? What are you going to do to stay consistent, especially in real estate, right? A lot of real estate agents have this up and down roller coaster, and that's because, I mean, for us, it gets to the point where you have so much business going on. Like last year, actually this time last year, last March was the biggest month I've ever had in real estate, and I spent so much time servicing those deals that I had that I didn't give myself time to generate for new business, and in turn it took me 2 months to get back to that, you know? So what are you going to do to get yourself out of that rut? Maybe you are super motivated and you're hitting your goals and you're doing what you need to do, and you just unintentionally put yourself there. It's not maybe a motivation problem, it's just I was stuck servicing my deals. What do I do?
I'm very proud of my laundry metaphor.
That was good.
Cleaning something could be anything.
For family reunion at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, I have no suitcase. I do have a suitcase, but I need to clean it. I have no clean clothes. I'm now at the end of my 6-month cycle where I have to wash my laundry. So I have to wash 6 months worth of laundry in one evening with 2 kids under the age of 5. While my husband goes and does like a contracting job, so he's not even going to be there. What a shit show. And I have to feed them and my dogs and like keep everybody alive at the same time. And I need to plan out what outfits I'm going to wear, and I'm just like, I don't have time for this. Who's going to hold me accountable to doing my laundry tonight?
Yeah, if there's anything specific I want us to talk about, do, show, leave it in the comments, and we will definitely write that down in my notebook of ideas.
Notebook of ideas.
Yeah.
Yay! Well, thanks for watching. Look forward, not backward. Turn around. I don't know why that popped in.
Yeah, let's say, how did that relate?
I don't know. All right. Well, yay us. First vlog topic. Done. Boop.
No, we just need to.
How many are we doing? 2 or 3?
Either.
Let's see how quick you get them. So, we're gonna play this game. When I looked it up, they call it the whisper game.
Oh, wow.
But what do we call it? What did you say?
Yeah, I said, what are you saying?
What are you saying? We're gonna call it what are you saying, because that makes more sense. So, we're going to put on these headphones, and we're gonna turn the music up all the way. And then I'm gonna say a phrase first. I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna say a phrase. She has to try to guess what I'm saying based on my lips.
I have a fear I'm going to talk really loud. Is this loud?
Okay. SpongeBob SquarePants.
Can you enunciate your words? Am I talking loud? I can't tell.
Can you do it?
You do it.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Something pop?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
I have no idea.
SpongeBob
Special? Pop.
Square
Swear.
Pants.
Special pop? Special?
Sponge.
Punch?
Sponge.
Smash. No idea.
Sponge.
Sponge. Sponge. Okay.
Bob.
Pop. Sponge cake?
SpongeBob.
Sponge.
Bob.
Pop. Sponge.
Bob.
Bob? SpongeBob? SpongeBob!
SquarePants.
SquarePants.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you got that one. Okay.
It's hard. Just be prepared. Ready? It's Brittany, bitch. It's hard.
It's hard.
It's.
Am I talking?
Yes. And
Loud?
then you- no.
Okay.
Brittany.
Brick.
Brittany.
Pretty.
Brittany.
Britain.
Brittany.
Brittany.
Bitch.
It's Brittany, bitch.
It's difficult.
Could you hear me? Like, was I talking louder?
No, yeah, you were talking like normal.
Okay.
Normal level.
That's funny.
It's Brittany, bitch.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Covered.
Covered.
Strawberries.
Strawberries.
Fuck.
We were just talking about this earlier, so that was an easy one. Okay. Low money is better than no money. Low
Low.
money
Money.
is
Is.
better than no money.
Low money is better than no money.
That's a phrase to live by.
Okay.
Low money is better than no money. Word.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Pepper?
All of that, and she said pepper.
I don't know. Okay, go.
My,
Buy.
my,
Buy. Mail.
my,
Buy.
no,
Ply.
no,
Rye.
my,
Apply.
no, my milkshake.
Pepper.
Pepper, what?
It sounds like you're saying pepper.
My,
Apply. Say it slower.
my,
Buy.
my milkshake brings.
I don't know.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Something dog.
My,
Ply. What's the damn word?
my,
Buy. Rye. Side. High. Buy.
my,
My. My.
Milkshake.
Bullshit.
No. Milkshake. Milkshake brings all the boys to the
My.
milkshake.
Milkshake. Brings all the boys to the yard. They're like, it's better than yours. Heck yeah, boy.
I was like, there's only so many words that have 2 letters.
I know.
And you kept saying the same one.
Because it looked exactly like buy.
Apply.
And I was like, what else is like buy? And I didn't think buy.
Yeah.
Serena.
Student.
Serena.
20.
Serena.
Serena.
Vanderwoodson. I was gonna do Nate Archibald.
I'm good at this game. Yay! See you next week.
See you next week for.
Oh, we have a big surprise next week.
Yeah.
So excited.
It'll be fun.
So exciting.
Bye.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward. Awkward taco. Like the awkward turtle thing. Didn't people used to do that? Isn't this like awkward turtle?
Sure. I'm not 100% sure on that one.
Okay.
It's Brittany, bitch.